Hey, hey.
Hey, 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 hey.
Welcome to the Matt and Gloss Show.
Where's
Not so
going, man?
glossy today.
Oh my goodness.
I know, right? All right, so today we're going to be talking about the new year and the new you.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to look back. That's going to be the tagline, looking back, because
Looking back. Looking back.
50 New Year's. And as a side note, Sherry and I are doing our makeup because, as you can see, neither one of us have any makeup on. So I have to say, just pause for a moment to say we have truly stepped outside of our comfort zone to bring this to you guys. So
Mm-hmm.
bear with us and be gracious with your comments, please.
Mm-hmm. So
I'm
we're literally gonna do our makeup while we talk to you.
absolutely Sherry. You're 50, right? Or you're 49?
49. I just turned
49.
49. So this is
Just
like a
turned
pivotal
49.
year coming up.
Absolutely. So let's get to it. So we can talk about all the crap that we've been through over the year. But I mean, at the end of the day, this is the new year. Everybody starts making, you know, resolutions on what they're going to do different and how they're going to be better. And
Oh yeah.
for me, I'm after after so many years of that, I'm over that. And when I look back, I think, I don't know that I ever really made solid resolutions that I actually thought I could actually really keep. To me, they were like uh in the moment resolutions of, me feeling some kind of way about something, either about my body or something else, that I wanted to change about myself. But I don't know if I ever really stuck to them. Like seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, this is big. Let's talk about all the different ones that we used to give, that we used to say, oh, Sherry, the number one, I'm gonna drop weight, right? My God, is that the number one or what?
I mean, I am the most amazing sloth in the world. And every year I'm just like, I'm going to work out more. I'm going to do better. I am. And you know what ends up happening? Nothing,
Oh,
nothing happens. Nothing happens.
girl, like literally, I feel you. Seriously, feel you. How
You
many
know?
times? I don't know how much weight I have said I was going to lose over the years. That crap never really happens. Like never really happens.
No.
Although I have adjusted and I have changed, I've learned along the way. But on top of that, saving money, doing the savings thing, when you
Mhm.
are entrepreneur, you got to save for your taxes. How many times have we said we're going to do that?
Oh,
Like it is, it's no joke.
no. No, it's not.
Amen.
No,
But
and and for us, that's the thing. Nobody's paying our taxes, right? So
well, some
we're paying our taxes, and
the
so this is a big
majority,
deal.
right? Exactly, exactamundo. So here we are, new year. So, do you have any ideas of new things you want to do, Sherry, at this
Well,
point?
okay. So as new year, new you, we're talking about that.
Amen.
And here's the deal. I know this looks ridiculous right now, guys, but trust the process.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um, so here's the deal. Um, just turned 49. And I think I've said this before, is that now I am, next year, 2023, not only will I be 50, but I will also be 25 years married. Like that's half, 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 half. And so so I kind of decided that I wanted to do something slightly different. And I wanted to get into a place where I am breaking patterns that are toxic or not good or negative. Um,
Mm.
and so it's kind of been a journey for me, where I'm trying to really get to a point where I really am putting me first, for the first time, because it's like I was a young mom. You know, I
Mhm.
became a mom as I was a teen mom. So
Mhm.
it's always been, you know, hey, it's always been about my family, my kids. You know, not that I was like the most amazing parent or wife, because, you know, flawed. But it was,
Right up with that.
you know, a lot of changing toxic patterns is also coming to terms with, you know, childhood traumas or, you know, um, coming to terms with your past. How do you
Right. So
or
how are you
right?
turning that into a resolution?
Um,
What would you say?
well, that means that you have to learn to break patterns and
Mm.
decide what is acceptable to allow into your inner sanctum.
Amen. So breaking patterns is key,
You
and
know,
setting those boundaries as resolutions. I don't think there's anything wrong with setting boundaries as resolutions, or your resolution is to set more boundaries and to be more upfront with how you feel and less about people pleasing.
right?
You know, like really, at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. We have to stand up for ourselves. We have to fill our own cups. We have to set those
We
boundaries for
are
other people,
self advocates.
yes, to know how to treat us, because we teach people how to treat us. So
Hmm.
that definitely falls in my resolution this year and every year going forward, and not just the beginning of the year, but all year round,
Absolutely.
literally, because at the end of the day, you got to take care of you, which is, we need a t-shirt, like literally a t-shirt for that.
Well, because nobody is going to do it for us.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm loving this quick makeup. Can we just talk about that, Sherry? Like,
I mean, just I'm actually trying some new makeup for the first time.
I love
So
makeup.
if you find that it looks like it doesn't look like I know what I'm doing. It's honestly, and that's because I'm trying some new foundations and
Mm,
um,
you're
as I'm
brave.
so I know but I thought, hey, this is a prime opportunity to do this. So far, you know, but hey,
See how roughed in those brows are? Good gosh, listen.
so I
So
have brows
there's
in
some makeup resolutions we could talk about, because literally trying to pack pack makeup to go away over the summer, I realized, wow, I got a lot of stuff. I need to pare this down. I need to get down to where I can just pack a little bag and just take the absolute essentials.
right.
So I think for me, paring down my makeup is also one of them. Besides saving money and not spending a ton of money on makeup all the time. Like literally, that is something that uh, I need to chill out on, because makeup is real.
It's real. It's
The,
really it takes
yes, the
a lot of
obsession
it
is
takes a lot
real.
of space. Takes a lot of energy.
And when you can justify it as work, that does not help, because
Mm-mm.
guess what you end up doing? You end up spending
I
a
need
lot
it.
more going,
I
oh, I'll write it off.
I need it. I need it all.
Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, I feel you on that, girl. I feel you. The question is, am I gonna put on lashes? I always put lashes on when I do this. So we'll have to see.
You know, I honestly I haven't put lashes on in
You,
so long.
why? You are a
Long.
lashify girl,
I know. I know.
right?
I love the Lashifys. I really, really do. Um,
Mhm.
I'm just, you know what? I'm lazy. That's
Uh,
God's honest truth. Like, if I can just be honest about it, I think I'm just
mhm.
lazy about it.
I hear you. I
Mm.
hear you. But it's just something. I think my eyes are so squinty that I actually really need um to put them on to have eyes. But Because literally, like, I feel like I squint so much that I lose half of my eyes. When I'm smiling on here, I've noticed, but you know, it is what it is. So you have to do what works. But okay, so back to resolutions. Can we just talk about the fact that I have now put, and I'm considering a laser and a little Botox.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put that on my list. I'm actually considering it. Am I gonna do it? Is the question.
So where would you be focusing these
These
endeavors?
products.
Yes.
So I've seen the laser where they do the little dots, and I think I want
Mhm.
to try it on my neck. You know, I'm very
Okay.
sensitive about that. And then a little Botox, maybe like around the eyes. I'm not sure. I'm very sensitive to the idea. I'm in no big hurry, no big rush, and I definitely plan to do my research. So if you have any people in the DMV that do a great job, tried and true, tag them below the video for
Let us
me
know.
because definitely I would love to know. So I'm definitely adding that in. I'm going to put that in my budget and I'm going to budget appropriately. And then also I'm going to get back into saving. I've learned over the years that I have said I was going to save, I was going to save, I was going to save, and I have not been effective at it.
Mhm.
However, going forward, I've learned some new tools. I have some new things I'm going to be trying. So that is back on my list. So I'm excited about that. Low key excited. Because you can always do better with saving money. Can't go wrong.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, right
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
I'm saving money and I'm putting into different accounts because, we're building a kitchen. We're
yeah.
trying to save money for vacations. We're trying to, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot,
Mhm.
you know?
Amen.
And taxes, for God's sakes. Oh my God, taxes.
Always, always,
So
always.
that is like my main issue is the taxes is like, that is like my main, that's where I lose sleep at night. Like, cause I
No, you
never,
can't lose sleep
ever
at night
want
now.
to, well, I never want to fuck that up. Like, I just
No,
do not want to fuck that up. It's just, it would affect so many other people that other than just me.
right, of
So I can't,
course.
I
Of,
can't.
of course. I hear you, girl. 100%. This always reminds me when we do this of one of the America's Next Top Model episodes back when that first came out, and they gave the models, what was it, 5 or 6 minutes to
Yeah.
do their makeup, and they had to run to a table, find the products that fit their skin, and
Right, right.
yes, and get their makeup on. Like I think about that all the time, and I think I almost would have loved to see that done with makeup artists to see if they could have done it because the models look crazy, of course, because they're models, they're not makeup artists. And to
Mm-mm.
just have that short amount of time to get it done, like I thought was interesting for TV, but I would love to see it done with makeup artists. But I often think about that when we do these, about this situation, us trying to get it done and get ready.
Well, I mean, I remember like, okay, here's the deal. Like at when I did Fox News, okay,
Hmm.
there were times their hit was going on in 5 minutes and
Oh,
they're not
yeah.
even upstairs yet. So it's like as soon as they walk into that makeup room, it is like all hands on deck.
Oh,
And you have
exactly.
30 hands working on you. And it's just like sometimes you have to start with, okay, you know what? The first thing that we're gonna do, lipstick. Put on fucking lipstick. After you put on the lipstick, put on the contour, any kind of contour, little bit of blush, then put on mascara and you work backwards. You have to work backwards. And it's just like,
Mm.
it's
Right.
weird,
You got to get
and,
the base on, and then you got
mhm,
to figure out what else you have time to do. You got to get the
right,
basics on. Yes.
basic on.
And you got
It-
to know how to put on eyeshadow without it
yeah, yeah,
falling underneath your eye, because that's going to slow you down. So you definitely need to know what you're doing with that. Wet brushes, damp, wet brushes to get it on
yeah.
in order to
I
hold
mean,
it.
it's crazy.
It is crazy. So let's see if we can get some lashes on. I can't believe we're doing this. I'm like, I cannot believe. I can't wait to see who's gonna call me and be like, "Girl, what did you do?"
You're like, nothing.
I can't wait. Wait, so now we need another mirror here because get these puppies on is no joke.
All right. Well, I'm gonna. This I don't really like. I don't like how that. I am going to do a little something else just around the edges to see if I like how that looks better.
Look at the difference between one eye and the other eye, Sherry. Just with the lash. Like, that's pretty amazing. And you want to know why girls are stuck on lashes. Like, it makes a
Well,
huge difference.
yeah, yes,
Literally makes a huge difference.
yes, it absolutely does, without a doubt.
And that's why you see women with just lashes on and brows. Those are the two main components. I get it. Can we just cut them down a little bit, y'all? They're just getting outrageous. Like literally, they really are getting outrageous.
Well, and I don't know, sometimes the fullness of them, like how the hell can you see? Because they're so thick. It's
Amen.
like triple layer. And I'm like, why, dear God, why? Like there's no reason for this aggressiveness. But that's just me.
Yes, ma'am. I agree. I mean, when the guys start talking about it, I don't know how many videos on social media I'm seeing, and the men, they're not happy about it.
No.
They don't love it. And I believe that other women are telling these women that these look wonderful. They look great. But you can't believe everything everybody says to you all the time. You do not know their motivation by telling you that. Like, that's the other part. Most people just don't, they're not understanding that, yeah, maybe her telling you that look great so that you look crazy out here. And you went home and started a whole new trend. And now a whole bunch of other people are following it. And you all look a little crazy.
Just a tad.
Come on. I mean, we have to get past that. At some point, that has to change. Literally, it really needs to adjust and change because they look crazy. I mean, you go into Walmart and you have on 3-inch lashes. Like, come on, you're at work. Now, granted, there's nothing wrong with being cute at work.
No,
but the 3-inch lashes are crazy.
We're in the beauty industry. Of course, there's nothing wrong with being cute at work, but
nothing wrong with it.
Like you can't be going out in the club when you're going to work.
Yes, ma'am, in the club. In the club.
Let's see,
are they on? They're on. Yeah, baby. They're on.
All right, so New Year's resolution, to go right back full circle before I put on some lips. I am going to be more open, more empathic.
Yes.
And I'm going to give myself a little bit more love and grace.
There it is. And I go back to, you teach people how to treat you by how you treat yourself. And I think that is super important, and people need to really pay attention to that. And so giving yourself grace is huge. That's big, because that will translate in that you care about yourself.
Yeah.
And they should too. That's the part that I like. They should too.
But I think that should be a universal thing. Like, everyone should emulate how they want to be treated. Like,
absolutely.
If I don't know you,
on top of it.
If I don't know you, and this is the thing, I'm going to trust you when I meet you. I'm going to trust you implicitly until you give me a reason not to, because I don't know you. Now, there is something to be said that sometimes you meet someone And you kind of like, you don't know why, but you're a little cautious. And there's
Mm,
nothing wrong with any of it. It's just like sometimes auras don't mix. And it's just like,
that's energy.
it's energy, and there's
Mhm.
nothing wrong with that. And so it's like, look, I'm always going to be respectful. You and I are not going to be, probably not going to be friends. I don't know, but I have no reason to dislike you,
Mhm.
right? You've never given me a reason to dislike you or not trust you. It's just that I don't know, like that this might change in the future. Maybe you and I are not meant to be in each other's lives yet, kind of thing. I like, you don't know, but
Yeah,
it's something that I know, that I feel off the bat, and I'm just going to be a little bit more. Uh, I'm going to listen to my still small voice a little bit better.
mm. I love that you just said that. Your little still, what did you say? Small voice.
My still small voice.
Mm.
That is something that that I took. For example, that's something that I took from the Mormon church where I grew up, which was actually a very nice message. It was a beautiful message. So, I'm selective about, what I allow in.
Absolutely. There ain't no other way around that. And you
Because
can't go wrong.
girl, let me tell you, the universe can sometimes be a cruel fucking bitch.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Are you coming along? You just about done?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I love having platinum hair, but baby, let me tell you, I get makeup in it so much. I always
Yeah.
have to keep an eye on that. There's nothing worse than seeing the makeup in the hair. Like seriously, Sherry, I'm like way outside my comfort zone. I have never done this. I'm so blown like right now. Like I'm really, I don't know if you can
Beauty,
tell, but
we can't tell.
like literally.
Mm,
Ugh, this is
okay.
the struggle.
I am not unhappy with this moment in time. This is fun. It's good. I
I'm
like it.
loving it. I'm loving it.
So hold on. I'm gonna put this setting spray.
Yeah,
And see
got it
how
set. Got it set.
so this is a new setting spray.
Oh, what are you using?
So this is okay. So I used two things today that I wanted to try, sort of like
Mhm.
drugstore thing. So I tried the new Fenty matte foundation. That's what I use.
Oh, nice.
Which
Okay.
so maybe I'm gonna try this again, and I'm just gonna do maybe the colors might be a little off, but
Mm.
so I'm gonna try it again with a different combo and see how it goes.
Oh,
Um, then I also used as a primer, I used the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. So here, so
yes. Love that.
e.l.f. Poreless
Love
e.l.f.
that.
Primer. Really, this is really good.
Yeah.
It's very nice, and I like this a lot. Um,
Mm.
and then of course the Fenty Soft Matte foundations. And then
I believe
I'll
I have
want
that.
to
Do I
find
have
out.
the
I
soft
think,
matte?
do you have that?
Yeah, I do have the soft matte.
Yeah,
Love the soft matte.
I really like it. I love the
Love.
texture. So, but I'm gonna play with the colors because I've never worked with them, so I don't know how the pigment works yet. So, but I like it so far. I always start with me. I'm the guinea pig because then I
Mhm.
know my undertones, then I can like pinpoint everybody else's undertones. It's kind of
I
weird.
always love to use and try the makeup before I use it on my clients because I feel like it's important that we understand what it needs to do and how it needs to look. So I think it's super important for that.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
So,
one of your
so far,
new
so I like
resolutions
it.
could be,
Huh?
I said, one of, whoever's watching's new resolution could be to try new makeup. Step outside of your comfort zone, try
Yeah.
something new, do some normal length lashes.
We came on here with no makeup on.
We did, and look where we are. Finally finished.
Oh, okay. And then I'm going to also, hold on, Stay All Day Blue Night Micro Setting Mist, also from e.l.f.
Hey,
They,
girl, get it, honey. Let's
they,
do it. Spray, spray, spray. I'm loving the red lip with black.
I love the red lip with the black.
Yes, 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 yes. You got a little glow happening. What product did you put on that had glow in it?
What did I have that had glow in it? Well, I just sprayed. I
Okay.
just sprayed. And then what did I
You're right,
use?
cute.
Oh, I used so this is like old, which we should talk about, but I've had this a minute, but this is by Whoosh. I don't
Okay.
know. And look, oh my God, it
Yeah, hold
disappeared.
it in front of hold it in here.
Hold on.
Up a little
Whoosh.
higher. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be hard to see.
I know. So Whoosh, hold on, let me see if I can. So then it's got like,
Yeah.
different
Okay.
powder foundations, and then I use the shimmer that's right here, and I love it. And then
Excellent.
and then you lift this part, and then you have more stuff.
I've
So it's
never heard of this brand.
kind of a good one. This is Whoosh, and like I said, I try everything. So what do you want to know about? Talk to me.
Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
I got it all.
So, any old New Year's resolutions that you thought were hilarious that looking back on now, you were like, what was I thinking? The fuck was I thinking about that one? Anything?
No.
Mm.
No, because honestly, because all of my resolutions have always been to eat healthier, work out, which
Mhm.
again, I don't like.
The
If they work
normal.
on taking me out for hikes and getting on the kayak, and occasionally I'll go do the row machine, like
Mhm.
I'm just innately lazy.
Well, I feel like losing weight, saving money, eating right are probably the top three of most New Year's resolutions. But anything crazy you've ever done? Like, I think one year I said I wasn't going to go out as much. I was going to stay in. Like that was a joke.
Liar.
Exactly. I was going to go see my parents more. I was going to go home more often. I I made a list of books that I wanted to get read for the year. Like there have been some crazy ones. I've tried to step outside the box and try to do new things, but I think going forward, I think we should always be looking to keep promises to ourselves. And I think that's a huge learning piece for me. And I keep hearing it in the workout world, showing up for yourself. If you don't show up for yourself, no one
Nobody
else
else.
will.
Mhm.
And when you make promises to yourself, you need to follow through because you're letting yourself down. You're not
Correct.
letting anybody else but yourself. So show up for yourself when you're making
Yep.
your New Year's resolutions. Try new things. Let us know what you think about any new kind of resolutions that you want to do or say for yourself going forward. But
Or if you want help keeping a resolution or a promise that you're making to yourself, and you need someone to help keep you accountable, okay, let's trade. Like, you keep me accountable for this and I'll keep you accountable for that. Like, we did that during pandemic, the 28-day,
absolutely.
ab challenge. I fucking did it.
Yay,
I did it,
Sherry.
but we held each other accountable. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, if you hold me accountable and we're going to do something, then I'm going to do it with you. But if you don't give me that impetus, I'm gonna be like, where are my Buckeyes? And what's on Netflix? Because I'm off.
Absolutely. Girl, I hear you 100%. So this
But
is good. I'm glad. We made it through doing our makeup, coming
yeah,
on here naked.
I know. Oh, but this was fun because this was I needed something to like spring forward for the new year.
Like, motivate. Absolutely. Well, thank you for watching. Happy New Year. We're a few days out and tune in for the next show. Thanks for watching.
Love yas.